You trying to hide from Manny? You scared of Koi? You scared? Saturday, July 14th at 10 o'clock at night. We just went and had pizza and wine at Capone's on Montrose for our friend's birthday. And she has now gotten a wild hair that she wants tattoo, and she wants everybody to go get one too. And of course, us like a dumbass, we're like, sure, why not? So we are now headed to a tattoo parlor in hopes that there's not like a 3-hour wait.
No, I don't think so.
But I'm thinking it's still early because all the drunk people haven't shown up yet, so we'll see. Thank you, Jesus. No tattoos. We're going home with our cheesecake. Now, I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. I had a busy day full of clients, and then I couldn't fall asleep last night, so I didn't go to bed till like 2. So I'm running on about 3-4 hours of sleep because I did take a nap earlier. But I'm exhausted. I literally just want to go home and wash my face. I've had this makeup on for like, what, 15 hours? 16 hours. I just want to take this shit off my face and put on my pajamas and eat my cheesecake in bed. And yeah, I'm good with that. So they're all going out drinking. We're just not about that life right now. I want to go home. So.
What you can do is
Yummy. It's where we'd rather be on a Saturday night.
So say a judge,
In our bed watching TV with cheesecake. No, Izzo, this is my cheesecake.
you know, the average person who doesn't have that kind of money lying around.
Good morning. Today is Monday, July 16th, I think. I can never remember the days. And I'm so excited because we finally ordered everything for the kitchen. So we ordered the sink and the faucet, which is supposed to be coming in today and tomorrow. I think the faucet comes today and the sink tomorrow. And then we ordered the rest of our our countertops, and those will be in next week. So hopefully by next weekend I will have a functioning kitchen. Oh, we also ordered the metal plate that we want to go around the fireplace. Let me show you. So that this funkiness won't be here anymore. We ordered the metal that's gonna go there. So it's coming together. Still got lots of other stuff, but at least that was like, those are the big items that's just like, yeah, we need those done. So we will have our kitchen up and running by next weekend, which I'm very excited for. And I was telling you guys too, like we made some changes. So definitely one thing to say about if you decide to do home renovations is definitely do like a project at a time. Don't buy all of your things that you're going to change at once, because you'll notice as the process goes on that some of those things you thought you wanted to do, you might end up changing. We did that quite a few times, so I'm glad that we just did one project at a time and we bought supplies as needed, because we did make changes. Paint colors we thought we were going to do, we did not. We changed those. Different things that we thought we were going to do, we didn't. Same thing for the countertops in the kitchen. We thought we were going to do concrete countertops, but after having the kitchen actually painting all the cabinets and seeing it together with the flooring and everything, we decided that it was better to go with the butcher block. We just like the style, like the look of it better, just because it kind of broke up all the white and the gray and just something different. I was concerned that the concrete was just going to be just too dark, so I just want a very bright, clean kitchen. So I'm glad that we actually went with the butcher block, just because seeing it now, like, it looks really good, and I know that we're gonna love it. So that's what we're doing for that. And it's something different. Like, most people always put granite, some kind of stone in their kitchen. I want ours to be something different for us, so I'm excited for that. I do still want to do the concrete countertops in the bathroom, because eventually we want to change those out. Right now we didn't do that, we just left it as is. But eventually we'd like to change out the countertops and the sink and everything, and do kind of like those bowls that they have. So that's stuff we still have to work on. So we've still got lots of projects to do, but these were like the biggest ones that really needed to be done, because they're eyesores for sure. Not to mention, not having a functioning kitchen is not fun. I have been washing dishes in the bathroom sink for a few weeks now, and it really sucks. And it limits cooking as well, just because I have to wash these dishes and there's no garbage disposal. There's nowhere to, like, you got to keep the pots very minimal as far as what you have to clean, just because it's hard to do that in the bathroom. So real quick, we made another 100,000th time trip to Home Depot yesterday, but anyways, we picked up these light bulbs. I don't know if you guys have ever seen them, but I really like them for the outdoor lights just because they automatically turn off and on by themselves. You don't have to remember about the switches. I also think they're really good when you go out of town, just for safety reasons. You don't want to leave your lights on all day and night just because it kind of shows nobody's home. So I like these because they automatically kick on when the sun goes down and turn off when it comes up. And they were only, I want to say, they were less than $8 each. It was 7 something. But they're not expensive. And again, it's just a safety thing as far as your lights are always on when they need to be and they're off when they don't.
I'm gonna have to get more wasp spray.
Yay, it's like Christmas in July.
Big ass sink.
I know. I'm so excited.
Can you fit Enzo in there?
Come on, Enzo.
Oh, you can. Yeah, you can watch
Stay.
it.
There's your new bathtub. So picking out a farm sink is hard. There are so many different sizes, and because we were ordering online, you don't get to see what they look like. Even in the stores, they didn't carry them, right? Yeah, even at Home Depot and Lowe's, you have to order it. So they don't actually physically have a sink in the store that you can look at and you can measure. So when we were on Amazon trying to order, that was hard. But it's perfect, so thank goodness. Never thought I'd be so excited for a sink in my life.
So this thing's gonna come up to here, look. That? It's gonna
Gotta
be right
cut
there.
it.
Yeah. You don't have to cut it. Not much. Cut.
We are looking for hardware for our new barn pantry doors. These are the door handles picked up.
Being an asshole today.
It's every day. This grumpy old over here
What?
is rude.
It's not that I'm rude. It's what I have a problem with is that when you say, okay, let's go look for some hinges. And you say, I want those. I was like, Jen, those are not gonna work. We need to get these. But I don't want those. I want those. Jen, those are not gonna work. We need to get something like this. I can make these work. But that's not what I want. I want those. I was like, I get aggravated. I am telling you, Jen, we cannot put those in there because it's not gonna work. But you keep telling me, nope, I want those, and I want those. Well, if I do grab the ones you want and put them on, you're gonna see why they don't work because they're too big. Oh, you see my dilemma?
Are you done?
Yeah.
You finished?
No, not yet.
Okay, well you let me know when you finish. I'll be here waiting.
Okay, so what are you gonna say now?
You say you weren't finished.
No,
Finish.
I'm done. I am complete.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're positive.
I am positive.
Okay. Somehow he thinks because, yes, 100% I give you credit that you bust your ass every day, taking care of all the house stuff, getting the projects done. Absolutely. We give you credit for that. That, however, does not excuse you and give you permission to be a dick.
Okay. Well, I'm only a dick when you keep fighting me when I keep...
I thought he was done. Okay.
How can I... Jen, all I ask you is for you to trust me. I do this for... I used to do this for a living. I know what I'm doing. So if I tell you, babe...
Guess what? I know what I'm doing too.
Yeah, but again, you do the decoration. You have nothing to do with building. So when I tell you, babe, it's not going to work. We need to use these instead of those. You cannot hear no. You're like, nope. Make those fucking work.
Make them work. You say you're Superman. You could do anything.
Yeah, but
Get her done.
You have to understand. Sometimes you ask for something that's not possible. If it was possible, I would tell you, hey, you know what? We can make these work, but we can't. Not with those doors. Those doors are not big enough. That's what the problem is. The hinges you're asking for, they're the size of my arm to a door that's the size of my arm. Like we cannot. That's why I bought these. If these don't work, if these are a little bit smaller, like I said, I am gonna have to cut the other ones and paint them again. So all I'm asking you is for you to just be like, oh, okay, well those don't work. Okay, let's try the ones you want. Instead of being like, nope, make it fucking happen. I don't care what you do, make it fucking happen. That's why.
Remind us again why you said you fell for me. Come on, play it back. Did you like about me that was different? Come on.
But did I fell for you? Because you were an ass. That's why.
Because I was an ass?
Yes.
And because I didn't kiss your ass. I told you how it was.
Yeah, but there's a difference between, okay, I understand you don't have to kiss my ass, but Jen, when I tell you it's not going to work, it's not going to fucking work. Like I can't do miracles.
You told me you could.
Yeah, for some shit, but there are fucking doctors to be like, you know what, this shit's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna fucking get myself into this.
Well, it's a good thing you ain't a doctor, okay?
That's why there are specialists for everything. I don't have a fucking special. I do everything, but there is a limit to some of the shit that I know that can and cannot work.
9/25, Friday, July 20th.
Yeah.
We just left Home Depot from picking up the hardware for the barn door, pantry doors, and we picked up the rest of our countertops. Hooray!
Yay.
Y'all, I never thought I'd be so excited for the simplest things, such as countertops, but we did already send out invitations for our housewarming party. We already didn't make the first date, which I didn't send out invitations for those. That was like just a date I was shooting for, and we missed it. So now we actually sent them out, and here's hoping that we don't have to change it. So I mean, we gave ourselves a month, so I'm hoping that's enough time.
Well, I mean, the only thing we have, we have to like, what it's most important basically.
The kitchen.
Is trying to get the sink put in. The only thing that sucks about shit, you doing stuff yourself, is the fact that you got one shot to get this shit right and cut it how it's supposed to, because if not, you have nobody to complain to or but yourself. That's the only thing that sucks about doing shit yourself. I mean, I've cut countertops before, but not butcher block. Shouldn't be too hard. It is what it is.
How do you round it?
With my dude.
So annoying. Really random, but I'm very proud of my pantry. These are hinges we were fighting about in the store.
Yeah, look, you see? These actually fit right.
We're funny.
But no.
It's called married life. I have to. So much better. Yeah, those other doors were just boring. I didn't like them.
Home Depot has them for sale for like $180, $210.
For these?
Yeah, each.
How much did it cost you to make them? $62. And then we just spent.
Well, with the hinges, say even $100. I paid $100. It cost me $100 to make 2 doors. When Home Depot charges you $180 to $210, depending on the size for one.
Per door.
Per door. Yeah.
Crazy. We just picked up those big ass knobs from Home Depot, and they were $10 each. Oh my god, I love them. Yay! Look how cute. Okay, so now comes the dilemma on we need to decide. I actually love it, the natural tone that it is. But the only problem with that is that our butcher block, although right now it looks the same color, we have to put a seal on it, because you have to, just because we're gonna have water and things on it that it has to be sealed. So when we do that, it's gonna actually darken it a little bit, and so then of course the doors won't match. So I was thinking that I wanted to do the gray stain like how we did on our table here, but then I just worry because that could go left and it could go really dark, and then I don't want that. So, and I'm also thinking we actually plan on painting all of the doors in the house a gray, like a darker gray. So I'm thinking maybe we'll just use that same paint on the doors here so that it still ties into the whole house. And of course it'll still stand out just because of the door itself. So I'm leaning towards that, but the only problem with that is that I still have not picked out the paint for the doors. I can't decide on a color. Like, I don't know if originally I planned on going super, super dark, and now I'm thinking that might be too dark. So I gotta figure that out. Yay, no more plywood countertops.
What?
I said no more plywood countertops. Hooray. Our kitchen is almost not ratchet anymore. Almost. What are we working on today, love?
Try not to shock myself. Find the smoke alarm.
We're installing the new smoke alarms.
The shits are hot.
So just as a safety courtesy, if you have not checked the batteries on your smoke detectors recently, put this on pause and go do it right now.
It's hot. See?
Really?
I buy that damn thing, they have to make sure that they have washers and screws, because they don't come with it.
That's so stupid. I can't believe they don't include that.
Nope. So if you're buying it from Lowe's, that's where you got it from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're buying it from Lowe's, those 6-pack PBK, I think it is, alarm system, they don't come with they don't come with electrical.
They don't come with the screws,
They don't
right?
come with the screws or the
Washers
all of them fucking
to install it.
Yep.
So don't forget to grab those while you're there.
Yeah. Usually these, when you buy them, they're only cut through their saw. It's not sanded. You can tell the difference between when you start sanding it with the with that 400 grit. You're gonna be able to see that it's actually much smoother than it is from the factory. So I'm just giving it a light hand, and sometimes it comes with disperfections that you can tell where it's like very gritty, feels like sand. That's what I'm actually passing my hands through. Because once you put the conditioner or the sealer, you're gonna have to go through the sealer to be able to take those. So it's not bad to pass your hand through the piece of wood. Kind of see.
So these are the countertops.
Yep.
So you're sanding them before you put the sealer on them.
Yeah, because I mean they're a little rough. You want to make sure you make them as slick as possible. And then I actually still have to fasten them together. So this thing went this way. Yep.
That's the bottom, yeah. This is you gluing them or?
Yeah, I'm actually gluing them and screwing them from the bottom, so they can be as flush as possible. The only problem is I wish that we're gonna land here. And that's what it's doing. It's landed right here. If it would have landed just a little bit that way on the other side of the divider, I could actually put a piece of wood and screw it to give it a little bit more of a sturdier.
So you bought the wood glue or we already had it?
Yeah, I bought it.
Oh, okay.
It's cheap. You can buy all types of wood glue. just, you gotta be careful how much you put in it, because once it goes through the other side, it will dry up, and then you gotta sand it down, but.
Let me see the bottle. Okay, so this is what we're using to
Yeah.
glue the two pieces together?
Yeah, with this, it's not gonna glue it, it's not gonna glue it, and you have to screw it. You can't just put this and think that it's not super glue.
So
I
how do
have
you
to-
screw it in and not go through, or you're doing like at an angle or
I'm doing
something?
it at an angle.
Oh,
So basically,
okay.
so
Okay.
you can actually, there's machines that they actually sell that you can actually put what's called a biscuit. So basically it makes a slot on both sides. You put glue on this little thing that looks like a biscuit, and then you hold them together, but you still gotta put a screw in it. And of course the battery fucking runs out. Now you see what I'm actually doing? I'm drilling the hole down, and then on the angle, that way you don't have to keep fucking slipping. Makes it easier. Oh damn you, battery.
You don't listen. I tell you every night to put it on the charger, but no. Stupid.
You got your brush?
Why are you yelling?
Do you have your brush?
What brush?
What the hell are you gonna paint with, Jen? Your fingers?
Your ass.
This ain't fucking kindergarten class. Go get a brush.
But didn't you buy me a brush?
I bought myself a brush. You have your brush.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know where you put stuff because you don't put anything away, so there's no telling where it is.
It's in your ass, Jen.
It's in yours. Let's get it out.
It's in your ass. Let me go get you a brush. You half-ass worker.
Ooh, that's scary.
You want to do the back first?
Yeah, I'm scared. Okay, so my idea is to go with a dark gray on the doors, but I'm a little scared only because everything is light, bright, and neutral in our house, and so I'm a little nervous.
Well, like I said, we can do the back first. That way you can.
Okay.
Okay.
So the color I picked is Iron Ore by Sherwin-Williams.
Iron whore.
Ore. It's supposed to be dark gray. I just don't want it to look black. It looks black.
It looks black. Give it some character.
Okay, so he gave it the first coat. By the way, if you didn't hear me before, I said that this is Sherwin-Williams Iron Ore, O-R-E, Ore paint. But he did the first coat. He wanted to do a second, but I kind of like the fact that it looks not quite finished and not perfect. So now he's just actually going over it slightly with sandpaper just to kind
Yeah,
of
just the
distress
corners.
it a little bit.
It's basically all we're doing is just the corners. That
Yeah,
way-
because I like how it looks like distressed. It's supposed to be like barn doors. They're not neat and
Yeah, the
perfect.
same thing IKEA charges you $100 for. You can do it yourself with a piece of sticky.
And you're just using the sandpaper, and then what did you put under? It's a piece of wood?
It's just a piece of block.
Like
That's all.
he just wraps up a piece of
Yeah.
wood in the
So-
sandpaper and then just scuff
Like,
it.
don't go. I mean, I don't know if you can get close enough, but all you need to do is basically do that. Like, that's it. Just a little bit, please. There you go. There you go. There you go. See?
See, and you wanted to paint it. I was slightly nervous about the door color, but I actually really like it because it just gives it some contrast and breaks it up from all the white we have going on in the kitchen. This is what we're using. It looks like before
You're supposed to warm this thing up
and
first.
after.
I'll put it in the microwave and let it sit there for um, 10 seconds. Then
Oh
shake
yeah,
it
it
up.
says you have to heat it up. You
Yeah.
have to warm it up. Should be
Just make
warm.
sure to take the little seal off. If not, it's gonna start expanding and probably will blow up on you. But that's why you're supposed to only let it for like 15 to 20 seconds at a time. Get it out, shake it up, put it for another 20 seconds until you basically can turn it this point. See the bubble go up fast. Cause it's like wax basically. You're supposed to go with the grain. Good thing is this is not stain or clear coat where you have to worry about, you know, touching the walls or touching your oven. You have to tape up anything. So actually making the frame. I'm actually making a frame to come this way for support. Make a frame come about this far. That's how far you want it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, when we put the countertop, it's not gonna put the weight on this. It's gonna put the weight around the frame. So that way I can actually lay this and not worry about it being off center. I think this is the easiest way to do it because I have to make sure I only got one chance and one chance only to cut that big butcher block the right way. Because if I'm off quarter of an inch, we're gonna be screwed.
It's making the frame for our little. Is it still called an island if this beam is here? I thought an island was just, you know, an island all by itself, but I'm gonna go with an island. I know we have this stupid column, but it is what it is. There are technically no walls though, so.
Well, like I told you, that column shouldn't be there. The only reason why they put it there is because they didn't run the water pipe, the water.
The
water
water
pipe
and
through
the
bottom,
electricity.
and the electricity through the bottom, which usually that's what they do in houses. So they basically just rigged it where it comes out from the ceiling.
Yeah, they suck.
It's alright.
You'll see my doors. Looks cute. They look dark, but I swear it's like, they're like a charcoal color. They're not black. They just look really dark. Today is Monday, July 23rd. Y'all don't know how excited I am for just something so simple as a little wall. Hooray.
You gotta tell me what you want. What are we actually doing here?
I don't know. That's the hard part, guessing, because I don't know that there's room.
What I can do is I can actually put this up right here because I'm gonna have to put this against this right here. Okay. Do this one here, and then I can do this one this way. This is where. Let me do this side here